we're looking for wood. The question is, do you want hardwood or softwood?
I'm not answering this. I'm gonna look at the color of the wood and decide.
The color?
I'm done.
Cut it.
I'm done. So we're gonna go to this lumber yard and walk around.
Walk
I don't know
around.
what we're really getting, but we're gonna walk around.
All right, so we're at the lumber yard here, and I found a beam that I think would work really nice. Here, grab the tape. Go to the end of that beam at the top. We need it to be at least 20 feet. You're at the end?
Yeah.
22. It's got a little ding there, which means that we can get a little ding discount. Ding discount. But I think this would work really well for what we're trying to do. Careful with that. Yo, if that squishes your foot, you're done. I'm leaving you here. Yeah, look at this thing. Look at. Watch out. I think this will work. It's the right size, it's the right thickness, and then after we temporarily use it, I think we can use it for something else down the road. So here's the two situations. We have our house, and then
like this many situations, but sure.
The main situation. We have our house, and then we have the rental that we got. The rental is making no money because we are just opened up like this massive project that is just getting worse and worse and worse as we're going with it.
It's like, where do you stop with the improvements?
We knew that like we got it cheap because of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like obviously you buy a house that's all finished up and done, it would have been worth twice the amount. So we knew what we're getting into, but holy cow. So we fixed the roof. Now we got to rebuild the foundation that roof was sitting on, and it's bad. And I'm struggling with, I have the roof. I need to support the roof while I knock out the load-bearing wall that is holding that roof.
Look at these people rebuilding their barn.
Oh, jeez, that is beautiful. And then at the house, go about the house.
Any progress is good progress, and when there's no progress, it gets me a little angsty.
You know those like dominoes where they knock over each other, right? They go. I feel like we're stuck on a domino. Does that make sense? Is that a good analogy? That's a good analogy, right? You know how sometimes it just misses, and you got to give it a.
And then you got to give it a little.
You got to give it another tip. All right, so that beam is going to get delivered because there's just no way a 22-foot beam is going to fit on my truck.
It's not big enough.
No, it just would have been dragging on the floor. So we're gonna have it delivered. It'll be there next week. But for now, though, we're gonna try to keep the momentum going here. So we're gonna focus on this fireplace situation. So in this basement, our heating, we have our radiant floor heating throughout the entire basement, and we're going to have a blower, electric heater that has a blower in it that should be able to, according to the specs, do 1,000 square feet.
We're trying to make the fireplace, the wall, like its own accent or own feature wall. So we're gonna do these like this panel or slat look, or like you could name this a bunch of different things. We kind of went back and forth around having like a two-tone, like the back being one color and this being stained or colored, but now we decided I think we're just gonna paint it all one color.
We're gonna spray paint the whole thing.
We can roll this out. Any excuse for me to use a spray gun or whatever, oh fine. We can just roll this out like normal people.
Look, what do you mean normal people? Look how thin that is. You think you're gonna put a paintbrush in there?
Misha, we're not. We're gonna paint it before we put these up.
And then you'll see
right
cracks?
There. Perfect. That's it. Get that measurement. Get it.
You see the measuring thing?
You think people just have
you just come up with stuff, but don't think like how it's actually gonna come together in terms of
Misha, I can handle this. You just cut the slats.
Half
an inch.
Half an inch. All right.
What's wrong with that?
Do you understand how so Misha, we're not caulking that?
Why would we?
We wouldn't caulk that.
No.
So when you
literally, I can't even say it because you're gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna say it. You literally want to caulk everything. You're like, we're gonna do the ceiling.
Hey, if the tip is right. Let me open this up.
No, Misha.
So I think the thing that I struggle the most with this vlog is just trying to keep a storyline.
What did you say?
Like trying to keep a storyline, because we are trying to balance so many things at once, and it's like
I think
it's like well, it's like
get the sides.
So it's like, all right, let's keep a clean storyline, just a house or just a rental, but it's just not our life.
I think you're just fighting with yourself on this one. Like, because I think that's how it should be. Like,
what, just some big
just
mosh
utter
pit?
chaos. Yeah. Because that's what else are we supposed to do? We can't fake it. I don't want to stage stuff.
Because you like just based on us even trying to like keep a storyline with all this stuff.
This is a protective surface layer, apparently.
Oh, that's the UV light or something.
I don't know. You know, it's like kind of like a soap. I don't know if it does anything.
Like basically all the TV shows out there, like you know that they're just that's not how it actually is in real life.
It's all
for them.
staged.
It is staged, and it's like we're trying to make it not staged, but then it just becomes this big mess. But that's the authentic side of it, and I feel like we want to be authentic and like make it like
I agree.
Just us.
So yeah,
like take it as it is.
We're in the car wash. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.